Hello, students. We are dealing with the chapter Tsunami. The chapter deals with tsunami which came in Southeast Asia, north of Sumatra to be precise, and what is tsunami and how it affected. We have already dealt that a tsunami came in north of Sumatra, and what is tsunami actually is it's earthquake beneath the tsunami is high waves, very high waves in the sea. And how it can come? It can come by volcanic eruptions, it can come by huge landslides, when whole of the mass of hill falls into the water, or it can come through earthquake when lots of energy is released beneath earth and tectonic plates do have a relative movement. The earth shakes and the water, a high wall of water gushes to the coastal areas. So this is what is called tsunami. Tsunami is a Japanese word, and because it is on the ring of fire, the this thing, Japan, it is based on many islands which are volcanic. So tsunami is a common phenomenon over there, and they have got tsunami alarms and tsunami warning systems are established in Japan. But for other part of the world, it is quite alien thing. Okay, it hardly occurs. So we are just seeing, and the tsunami which occurred on 26th of December 2014, we saw India was one of the worst victim. Well, Karnik Islands and south of Andaman, even in north of Andaman, was affected. The coastal areas. Tamil Nadu was affected, where boats were seen, appearing in 2.5 kilometers inside the sea coast. Such was the huge force of water and the amount of water which gushed into the coastal areas. 150,000 people have said to be perished. So this is what tsunami is all about. We also saw how a family, survived, 2, 3 families of Karnik and south of Andaman. We have seen in the previous video lecture. You just go word line by line and make note of it. Today in this video lecture, we'll be covering 2 parts. Okay, first part we have already covered, and introduction tsunami also done. So 2 parts in which a girl is there of class 4th grade. How she avoids tsunami. Another part is that how animals avoid tsunami, how animals can survive tsunami or such uh, such event which are natural disaster. So these 2 things we are going to see. Okay, firstly, how the prior knowledge helps. This is the question which we will be seeing by a case study, and how animals avoid disaster, that also which we shall be having a discussion upon. Now let us go ahead with the how the prior knowledge helps. Now the objective of this chapter is also one of the, because NCERT had fixed up, because we had in last 20-25 years we had many natural disasters, be it earthquake of Latur, be it earthquake of Uttarakhand, Uttarkashi, be it earthquake of Jabalpur. Okay, then we have seen many floods. Northeastern part always goes with the flood thing. Bhuj earthquake. So these were and then tsunami, of course, the chapter we are dealing with, and various cyclonic things are there in India. India is prone to cyclones, especially Bay of Bengal. Then heavy flooding is there, heavy rain downpour we saw some 10 years back in Mumbai. So this is all India is prone to such things, especially the coastal areas and the near the water bodies and the earthquake zones. So we need to understand what we should do, what we can do to avert tsunami or to avert any of the natural disaster for that reason. So we should have a discussion. So your assignment will be to list out the things. Okay, when any man-made or natural disaster occurs, what you can do. So divide into 3 parts. Okay, over here, firstly localize yourself. Say for example, you are living in the this zone which is known as earthquake prone zone. So what you can do is that list the things which you will do. Secondly, when heavy downpour is there, heavy rainfall is there, lots of clouds are gushing into each other and smashing into each other, what will you do when the water rises up 5 to 6 feet? What you should do, what you will do? Okay, so these two things you should have, and we also will be discussing these two things in the next video lecture, when we shall be discussing the question answer and the comprehension part. So this you must list out. Okay, now let us see how Tilly Smith, 10-year-old girl, was averted the disaster, and how she escaped along with her family, and how the previous knowledge helps. Now, Tilly Smith is a young girl of Southeast England. Her at that time she was of 10 years when 2004, and her younger sister was 7-year-old, and they were daughters of Penny and Colin Smith. So what happened before going to Phuket in Thailand? In Thailand, what they were doing, they were just celebrating the Christmas holidays, because Christmas is a good holiday in England. It is a main festival over there. So on 26th of December 2004, they were on Phuket Islands in Thailand. Okay, so but prior to going over there, Tilly had a geography teacher. She had or he had, whoever was the geography teacher, had shown a video of Hawaiian Islands in 1946, how tsunami came, because Hawaiian Islands are also among the part of Ring of Fire, which is in the Pacifics. So what is there? Lots of time volcanic activity and tectonic plates keep on moving. So volcanic activity is there. So tsunami came over there. So she had studied that particular video. Now, what is important over here? She must have seen the video. You also must have seen the video by now. But what is peculiar over there? She observed very minutely and found that water is getting foamy. The first water recedes, then it starts shrinking. The beach becomes shrinking, and the wall of water gushes inside, and we have to go at the places of good height where the wall of water should not reach. This was her minute observation. Another thing was that she was applying this observation. She was minutely observing not only that particular video when she saw, she also observed what is going on in around. Where while they were playing, they were in playful mood, in a holiday mood, but suddenly the symptoms were matching to whatever she has already studied in her geography lessons. So she applied that. That is more important. Okay, having prior knowledge does not mean that you are through. Prior knowledge has to be applied also. Okay, so then she applied all these things. So had a good symptoms and observation thing when they were at the Phuket Islands. She saw water is getting foamy, the beach is shrinking. She remembered the same video which she observed and which was shown by a geography teacher back in her classroom. So what she did, she averted everybody. She got panicky. She started screaming that something wrong is going, and most probably this is a tsunami kind of situation. So the whole family receded. They retreated back to a pool in a hotel which they were in. But she was still panicky, and then they went to the third floor of the hotel. And the same thing happened. Tsunami gushed in. A wall of water came inside with lots of force. Many people perished over there. But Tilly, with her common sense and basic knowledge and basic observation of surrounding what is happening, and she related to whatever she had studied, avoided the danger over there of water gushing in, and the family was saved. This is one point that her father did not want her to become a heroine. I mean, he on the television set, and she avoided the interviews, the televised interviews. But that is a personal thing. Okay. And another thing is that might be the father must have thought that she should not go public and disturb her mind, and because she will obviously become a hero of the country. But this should, but she had not saved many lives, though she has saved only her own personal family's life only. So what we feel like, Maybe it is a personal choice, whatever father, that is a question which has been put up in the start of that particular part too. So this is how the prior knowledge helps out in avoiding any of the tough situation. So just go through this particular part two line by line, and you will see how Tilly Smith, avoids tsunami by reaching to third floor from the beach, by seeing the symptoms and observation. How it was very minute. So this what is important over here. Second is now how animals, because animals do not go to school, they are not taught by anybody. Animals do have a very peculiar thing. Animals can listen to, you know, because we can listen to the 20 hertz to 20,000 hertz frequency. Animals can listen infrasonics also. Okay, infrasonic means below 20 hertz, and ultrasonic is above 20,000 hertz is ultrasonic, and from 20 hertz to 20,000 hertz of frequency, human beings can listen. But dogs can listen ultrasonic, bats can use ultrasonic, and even infrasonic, like elephants and big animals can listen to infrasonic. One thing we should know: earthquake is not a sudden event. Earthquake is a series of events, and the outburst comes at the time of earthquake. Okay, the plates start moving, the friction starts, and then, so this whatever movement is going on, it starts sending signals and vibrations already. And suddenly what happens at a point where the forces are to the max, suddenly a earthquake happens and the earth shakes very violently. That is the point of earthquake. So, but whatever activities are going before that particular moment of earthquake, lots of vibrations are sent and animals can sense that. So that is one thing how animals avoid any of the earthquake or a natural disaster. There are some few cases have been reported, like in Cuddalore coast, lots of people perished, but hardly any carcass of the animal was found, any dead body was found. Okay, those who cannot go to higher places, or those who were stuck up somewhere, those only animals were dead who could not swim properly. But then we found that lots of people had perished. As we have already seen, 1,50,000 people perished. 1,50,000 people died of the tsunami. Then one more interesting case of Yala National Park in Sri Lanka, because Sri Lanka is also a coastal country and it's an island actually. So it was also worst affected, south of India. We see in Pata Nangla coast that only there's a one, Yala National Park, and as the tsunami started over there, we found that the animals had gone to higher reaches. Yala National Park houses some, elephants. It is very popular over there. Some buffaloes, some water buffaloes, then leopards. There's 130 species of birds are there. So what happened actually? They all went to their own closets. They all went to safer places. They all went to higher places. But human beings could not observe this thing. Okay, what the animals were doing. And when the tsunami cracked in, 60 people, 60 visitors washed away at that particular in the morning. 60 people washed away. But only 2 sea buffaloes could not find their safe place. So they perished. So this is how animals, avoid. Another incident has been given of the dog in Gale Beach. This is one of the owner of the dog wanted that dogs should go for, on the coastal beach, so coastal area, to have a morning jogging session, and dogs love this thing. Dog loves to play. Dog, very much, they love to play on the beach, but they refused because the vibrations had always started coming, and they refused, and this was the life-saving thing. So this is how animals avoid, okay, because they can listen to the vibration, which is infrasonic and ultrasonic both. So whatever the movements are going on, they can sense this. Now this is related to the sixth sense also. Okay, sixth sense means seeing what is unseen, seeing what is not obvious. So this is what sixth sense is all about. So sixth sense, our subconscious mind strongly tells any of the danger which is about to come. So it is also said that sixth sense of the animals is quite very strong. So this also avoids the danger, and this is how the animals save their life. But we humans have a good developed brain, and we have got logical brain, so we should also go for like Tilly did. So we should also avoid dangers and getting into a tough and difficult situations by having the prior knowledge. So your assignment after reading these two particular passages of second and third part will be jotting down the points what you can do when an earthquake strikes in the region wherever you are staying. Secondly, if heavy downpours is there and the water level rises 6 feet above the ground, how will you save yourself? So list out these things. In the next video lecture we are going to discuss this and the comprehension part also. So thank you for now.